The scent of black truffle and seared scallops filled the opulent villa. Su Lo moved with a quiet, practiced grace through the state-of-the-art kitchen, her movements fluid and precise. To any observer, her unfocused gaze and the slight tilt of her head would suggest the blindness she had feigned for 3 long years. Tonight was special, their 3rd wedding anniversary. She plated the final dish, a filet mignon cooked to a perfect medium rare, just as he liked it. Her slender fingers, scarred from a past she kept locked away, brushed against the warm porcelain.
A flicker of hope, fragile as a butterfly's wing, fluttered in her chest. Maybe tonight he would see her, not as a burden, not as a replacement, but as his wife. The heavy oak door clicked open, then shut with a heavy thud that seemed to suck all the warmth from the room. Heavy, expensive footsteps echoed on the marble floor. Fu Jinyan was home. Su Lo's shoulders instinctively tensed. She kept her head bowed, the picture of submission.
Jinyan, you're back.
She said, her voice soft and hopeful.
I made dinner. It's our anniversary.
Silence. He walked straight past the dining room, not even sparing a glance for the candlelit table or the woman who had spent hours preparing the meal. The air grew thick with his chilling indifference. She heard the rustle of his bespoke suit as he stopped behind her.
Jinyan?
She whispered, her hand starting to tremble. Slap. A sheaf of papers hit the polished granite countertop, the sound as sharp and violent as a strike to the face.
Su Lo flinched.
Sign it.
Fu Jinyan's voice was a blade of ice, devoid of any emotion. It was the same voice he used in boardrooms right before destroying a competitor. Her trembling hands fumbled across the counter until they found the crisp edges of the document. She lifted it, her vacant eyes staring at a point just past his shoulder.
What? What is this?
A divorce agreement.
He stated, clipping each word.
Lin Yao has what not.
Each word was a hammer blow, shattering her fragile hope into a million pieces.
Lin Yao, the woman who had been in a coma for 3 years. The woman he called his savior. The woman whose place Su Lo was only ever meant to warm.
She's awake. That's wonderful news.
Su Lu managed, her voice cracking, betraying the agony twisting in her gut.
It is.
He sneered, a cruel curl to his lips.
Now she needs her rightful name, Mrs. Fu, a name you were never worthy of, a name you sullied for 3 years.
His accusations were relentless. Did you really think this marriage was real?
It was a contract. You were a placeholder, a convenience, nothing more. You should be grateful I let a blind, useless woman like you live in my house this long. The hollow look in Su Lo's eyes deepened, a perfect mask of devastation. Inside, a frozen tundra was cracking, revealing a volcano of glacial rage beneath. As if on cue, his phone rang. The sharp, cheerful ringtone was a stark contrast to the tomb-like silence of the room. He answered it instantly, his entire demeanor shifting in a nauseating display of tenderness.
Yao Yao, he murmured, his voice now a warm, gentle caress.
Yes, I'm home. Don't worry, I'm handling it now. This mistake will be corrected immediately. Of course, I'll be there soon. Just rest.
He was speaking to Lin Yao, right in front of his wife, on their anniversary, while demanding a divorce. The humiliation was a physical force pressing down on Su Lo, trying to crush her. But as Fu Jinyan cooed sweet nothings into the phone, something inside Su Lo snapped. The trembling in her hands ceased.
The subservient slump of her shoulders straightened, her spine becoming a rod of steel. She slowly, deliberately lifted her head. The change was imperceptible at first, then shocking. The vacant, hollow gaze that had defined her for 3 years sharpened. A light ignited in the depths of her pupils, a piercing, intelligent, and utterly glacial light. It was the gaze of a predator, a queen, a woman who had been playing a long, painful game that was finally reaching its end. She was no longer the blind, helpless girl.
She was Su Luo, eldest heiress of the Sterling dynasty, A global financial empire that could swallow the Fu Corporation whole without even noticing. Fu Jinyan finished his call and turned back to her, his face contorted with disgust, fully expecting to see her a weeping, pathetic mess on the floor.
Have you signed it yet? Or do I need to have my lawyers throw you onto the street?
To emphasize his point, he swept his arm across the table. The exquisite plates, the carefully prepared scallops and steak, the wine glasses, all of it crashed to the floor in a cacophony of shattering porcelain and glass.
The anniversary dinner lay in ruins at her feet.
Your presence here disgusts me.
He spat.
Sign the papers and get out of my sight.
Sulo didn't even flinch at the shattering sound. She didn't look at the mess on the floor. Her eyes, now shockingly clear and focused, were locked on his. For the first time in 3 years, she looked directly at him. Really looked at him. Fu Jinyan felt an involuntary jolt, a sudden, inexplicable chill. Her stare was so intense, so cold, it felt like she could see straight through him, into the pathetic, deluded core of his soul. With an unnerving calm, she reached for the pen on the counter. Her movements were no longer fumbling, but precise and elegant. A small, chilling smile played on her lips. She clicked the pen open. The sound echoed in the silent room.
Sign it, Fu Jinyan?
Her voice was unrecognizable. Gone was the timid whisper. In its place was a low, melodic tone, laced with amusement and pure, uncut ice.
After today, you could kneel and beg, and I still wouldn't spare you a glance.